Thanks for watching Hack the File. I'm Michael Lopez, and today we're going to do the second video for the Linux Basics for Beginners. Enjoy. All right, we're back. So, I got a lot of comments about about the video before the first video of this, and so I'm going to keep my music a little bit lower. And the background noise, I can't really prevent that. I've got a big family with a lot of dogs, and I used to use headphones and plugged into my computer. I might start doing that. I don't know, but for now I'm using just my mic. We'll see how this one goes. Hopefully it's a little bit better. And the clear my throat, can't really help that. Been doing that for years. If you watch some of my other videos, I just had my thyroid removed, and so my throat's still kind of recovering and just always gets clogged up. But I'll try to work on that. All right, so where do we leave off? We'll go ahead and pick up in the finding binaries in the path variable with which. So again, binaries are going to be what executables, I think, is what I remember. All right, let's just pick up. So the which command is even more specific. It only returns the location of the binaries in the path variable in Linux. We'll look more closely at the path variable in chapter 7, but for now, it's sufficient to know that path holds the directories in which the operating system looks for commands. You execute at the command line. For example, when I enter aircracking ng or aircrack ng on the command line, the operating system looks to the path variable to see in which directory it should look for crack ng. So let's do that. Which crack ng? Aircrack ng. So go here, and I think this was in the root. Was this in the root? Okay, no. So he's just in Cali now. So go here, open up a new terminal. We'll type which air crack ng user bin aircrack ng. All right, let's see. Here, which was able to find a single binary file in the directories listed in the path variable. At minimum, these directories usually include user and bin, but may include user, sbin, and maybe a few others. Okay. Performing more powerful searches with find. The find command is the most powerful and flexible of the search utilities. It is capable of beginning your search in any designated directory and looking for a number of different parameters, including, of course, the file name, but also the date of creation or modification, the owner, the group, permissions, and the size. Here's the basic syntax for find. Find directory options expression. So if I wanted to search for a file with the name Apache2, an open source web server, starting in the root directory, I would enter the following: find, type of file, name Apache2. First, I state the directory in which to start the search. In this case, 1. Then I specify, okay, wait a minute. Type F. First, I state the directory in which to start the search. In this case, 1. Type F. Then I specify which type of file to search for. In this case, F for an ordinary file. Type F. Last, I give the name of the file I'm searching for, in this case Apache 2. My results for this search are shown. Find, and then he's doing this for the root, remember? Type F, name Apache. Alright, let's do that. So we're gonna go find, and we're gonna say we're gonna find that in the root. Type file, and then the name is gonna be Apache 2. Find, path must precede expression name. Oh, did I not put a, what did I do wrong? Oh. F dash name Apache 2. I forgot to put a name right here, like that. I forgot to put the little, and then I put it in the wrong space. That's what I did. Okay, so find udis2 permission denied. It won't let me get into here because I'm not in root. So these are all denied, but it gave me at least. So let's just do sudo, okay? Or we can just go to root. So let's go to root terminal. All right. What has it got in here? So find dash type file dash name Apache 2. Nothing. Did I do that wrong again? Oh, see, I didn't specify where. So I'm just going to press up, brings it back, and then find what I do in the root, right? Yeah, I got to put where I'm going to find it. Find, run, user, 1000, permission denied, overrides, PHP. This is where these are where it's at. Apache 2. So I found everything. It gives me the. What I can do is I can do this, and I can say cd. Yeah, man. Wonder what. I don't want to confuse everybody, but I just want to see if I can go there. And I could do ls, and then Apache 2 should be in there. All right. I'm just going off of the book a little bit. I'm playing around. That's what you got to do. So here's the Apache 2, right? Apache 2 bin, Apache 2 data. There's a CD'd over there. And just to mess around, just to see what I can do. Now I can go back, remember? So CD. I'll take the 2 back to user, or I could go. I'm in the root. So this is the stuff we learned in the last video, remember? It just backs you out of the where you were at, and then you can change in directory. Now I'm back in root. So if you didn't catch all that, I mean, you could just pause the video or rewind the video, watch it again. I basically searched for it, and I took this. I was like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. And then I CD'd over to that. But you couldn't CD into the Apache because it's a file, right? So I just stopped at this one, overrides, and then looked in and found the one that I was looking for. I don't know. So I think they're all files, right? Because I was looking for a file type. All right, let's go back. The find command started at the top of the file system at the root. When went through every directory looking for Apache 2 in the file name, and then listed all instances found. As you might imagine, a search that looks in every directory can be slow. One way is to speed it up, and it is to look only in the directory where you would expect to find the files that you need. In this case, we're looking for a configuration file, so we could start the search in the ITC directory, and Linux would only search as far as its subdirectories. Let's try that. So find in the etc directory type file, name Apache 2. Let's try that one. So we're gonna go find, and we're gonna say etc type, looking for a file, and then the name Apache 2. So it only went to the etc directory, right? And then it was looking for in that subdirectories Apache 2. That's pretty cool. Alright. This much quicker search only found occurrences of Apache 2 in the etc directory and its subdirectories. It's also important to note that unlike some other search commands, find displays only exact name matches. If the file Apache 2 has an extension, such as apache2.conf, the search will not find a match. We can remedy this limitation by using wildcards, which enable us to match multiple characters. Wildcards come in a few different forms, like that and that. Let's look in the etc directory for all files that begin with Apache 2 and have any extensions. For this, we could write a find command using the following wildcard. Find etc type f dash name Apache 2. How's that a wildcard? It's the same thing. Not the same thing right here? When we run this command, we find that there is one file in C directory that fits the Apache 2 pattern. Oh no. Didn't we just do that? That might be a typo. When we use a period, oh, there's a period. Oh, dang, I didn't see that period. All right, let's do that. Period. Oh. Really? Let's go to a regular check. Let's go now. don't see no conf. Yeah, I'm gonna put sudo right here. Oh yeah, because I'm not in the root. Well, that's confusing. Nothing. Let's see why. Let's look at the. We run this command, we find that there is one file in the etc directory that fits the Apache 2 start pattern. When we use a period followed by the wildcard, oh, let's see, I did that. Wildcard, I guess that's the wildcard. The terminal looks for any extension after the file name Apache 2. This can be a very useful technique for finding files you don't know the file extension. Maybe we don't have that file in there. Did you ever think of that? I bet you if I looked, we don't have that in that directory. Because he's in Cali, yeah. So the right one. When I run this command, I find two files that start with Apache 2 in the etc directory, including apache2.conf file. Quick look at the wildcards. Let's say we're doing a search on the directory that has a file cat, hat, what, and bat. The question mark wildcard is used to represent a single character, so search for at would find hat, cat, and bat, but not what. Because at in this file name is preceded by two letters. The bracket wildcard is used to match the character that appears inside the square brackets. For example, a search for CB at would match cat and bat, but not hat or what. Among the most widely used wildcards is the asterisk, which matches any characters or character of any length, from none to an unlimited number of characters. A search for asterisk at, for example, would find cat, hat, bat. All right. Filtering with grep. This is the one that I used to use all the time. Very often, when using the command line, you want to search for particular keywords. For this, you can use the grep command as a filter for search keywords. The grep command is often used when output is piped from one command to another. I covered piping in chapter 2, but for now, suffice it to say that Linux and Windows, for that matter, allow us to make the output of one command and send it as the input to another command. This is called piping, and we use the line command to do it. The line key is usually above the enter key on your keyboard. The PS command is used to display information about processes running on the machine. We cover this in more detail in chapter 6. But for this example, I suppose I want to see all the processes running on my Linux system. In this case, I can use a PS processes command followed by the aux switches to specify which process information to display, like so. Cali PS aux. Let's try that right there real quick. And he's in Cali. PS aux. So user, processes. This is the time when they started, what's running. Nice. This provides me with the listing of all the processes running in the system, but what if I wanted to find one process to see if it's running? I could do this by piping the output from PS to grep and searching for a keyword. For instance, to find out whether the Apache 2 service is running, I would enter the following: PS aux, pipe it to grep Apache 2. We'll press up. Then we're going to do pipe grep Apache 2. Or auto. It's a little different, but this command tells Linux to display all my services and then send the output to grep, which will look through the output for the keyword Apache 2 and then display only the relevant output, thus saving me considerable time. Man, that's great. So basically, I ran all the aux processes, right? Aux? Is that what we're looking for? Why aux? Or is that just PS aux is the command? It says PS command is used to display, right? In this case, I want to use PS command followed by the aux switches to specify which process information to display, like so. So I'm sure the aux processes, right, or whatever, auxiliary processes. Then, but I'm like, man, there's too many. I just want to know if Apache 2 is running. So I took that list, piped it, grepped it, and I just want to look for Apache 2. Modifying files and directories. That's a powerful tool right there. Modifying files and directories. Once you've found your file and directories, you want to be able to perform actions on them. In this section, we look at how to create files and directories, copy files, rename files, and delete files and directories. How many more we got in here? All right, we're almost done with this. Let's finish this chapter. Creating files. There are many ways to create a file in Linux, but for now, we'll just look at two simple methods. The first is cat, which is short for concatenate, meaning to combine pieces together, not a reference to your favorite domestic feline. The cat command is generally used for displaying the contents of a file, but it can also be used to create small files. For creating bigger files, it's better to enter in the code in a text editor such as Vim, Emacs, LeafPad, Gedit, or Kate, and then save it as a file. Concatenate. I hate that word. Concatenation with cat. The cat command followed by a file name will display the contents of the file. But to create a file, we follow the cat command with a redirect denotion with the bigger caret symbol and name for the file we want to create. Here's an example. So if you want to create one, you put cat, you throw that bigger or greater than arrow, hacking skills. Hacking is the most valuable skill in the 21st century. Put that in there. When you press enter, let's do that. Let's do that in our desktop though, right? Or in my hacking the file directory. So we can do this. Let's go to HackTheFile. Actually, no. Let's just do it on the desktop. So we'll open the terminal here, right, on my desktop. See, we're in the desktop. That's a little trick you can do. It's just whatever. So cat. Then I want a space, and I want to make me a caret, and I want to call it hacking skills, right? There it is. Look, it made a little. Or I could say, and then I can say hacking is the best. Hacking is the best. Right? I don't know if that worked. Yeah, hacking is the best. So then I just controlled C to get out of there, right? Because I don't know, I think that's how you do it. I just did it like that. So you can actually create you can cat small file and you can actually put some text in it. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna press up to redo that. I'm gonna put .txt. I'm gonna say laugh out loud, right? I don't care. Let's see. So is that is that a .txt file now? Let's do. I'm gonna erase all these in a minute though. So press up. Let's do .py. Oh, there you go. Look, I made it a .py file for scripts or whatnot. That's cool. All right. I did that because it's probably gonna have me delete all those anyways, and I'll delete them right now. All right. When you press enter, Linux goes into interactive mode and waits for you to start entering content into the file. This can be puzzling because the prompt disappears, but if you simply begin typing, whenever you enter will go into the file, in this case, hacking skills. Here I entered hacking is the most valuable skill in the 21st century. To exit and return to the prompt, I press Control D. See, that's what I did. Well, I press Control C. Then when I want to see what's in the file, hacking skills, I enter the following: cat hacking skills. So now we can, if you don't want to click on it and open it like I did, everything from command line, right? We could just take out this guy and it'll show us what's in that one, right? No. Or laugh out loud, or hacking is the best, right? I read what was in these three files. The contents of your file. To add or append more contents to a file, you can use the cat command with a double redirect, followed by whatever you want to add to the file. Oh, see, I like that. So now I can add stuff to the file. So let's add to the first one. Let's press up, bring it back. Let's go here. And I want to add to the first one. Add, what was that one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. I'm gonna press Control D because it got me out of there. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just take that out. And hacking is the best. Is the best. Yes, it is. All right. So now we'll go back and Linux once again goes in interactive mode, waiting for the content to append the file. When I enter everyone should learn hacking and press Control D, I return to the prompt. Now when I display the contents of the file with cat, I can see that the file has been appended with everyone should learn hacking as shown. Or whatever. Cat hacking skills. Hacking is okay, yeah. If I want to overwrite the file with new information, I can simply use the cat command with a single redirect as follows. So yeah. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start all over in this. I'm gonna start all over because I don't. Well, first, I want to see what's in it, right? And I'm like, oh, that's not right. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna start all over. I don't like what's in there. So I'm gonna say hacking is awesome. I'll do that one instead, right? With that one right there. Hacking is awesome. And I spelled hacking wrong. So I'm gonna fix that too, right? Let's just overwrite it again. So can't type today. I can't type anyways. So hacking is awesome. Ooh, what happened? Control D, it said. Now I'm gonna see what's in it, see if it fixed it. Hacking is awesome. See? Awesome. Alright. Let's go back. As you can see, Linux goes into interactive mode, and then I enter the next text and then exit back to the prompt. When I once again use cat to see the content of the file, I see that my previous word has been overwritten with the latest text. File creation with touch. The second command for file creation is touch. This command was originally developed so a user could simply touch a file to change some of its details, such as the date it was created or modified. However, if the file doesn't already exist, this command creates the file by default. Let's create a new file with touch. So touch new file. Now when I use the ls to see if there's a long list of directories, I see the new file has been named new file, not that its size is 0 because there's no content in the file. So let's do touch new file. Touch new file. We're on the desktop still. Touch new file dot text. And then let's just show off a little bit. Let's just show off the stuff that we learned. I wanna put something new in this file. .txt. And then I want to change. Wait. Well, that's a new file, anyways. Okay. Then I want to say. Also, it created it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's why. This file's not empty. So I used cat, put new file. I mean, put this file's not empty. This file, and then I read it. This file's not empty, but just cat, right? So showing off a little bit, but it's fun. That's what you do. You just play with it. Creating a directory. The command for creating a directory in Linux is make directory. A contraction of make directory. To create a directory, name new directory. Enter in the following: make directory, new directory. To navigate to this newly created directory, simply enter this. All right, now we're gonna go to. I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna delete all these files here in a minute. But I'm gonna go to HackTheFile, and I'm gonna say open terminal here. Right? I'm gonna make new. Let's see, make directory. Sub hack. That's it. That we LS'd it to see we can see what's in there. And what the heck is sub hack? Sub hack. What we can do is let's try this one. Find in type name. Was I not in oh, hack the file? Find hack the file, no search file directory. Hack the file. Am I not in there? So Kelly LS. Find hack the file type. Maybe that type is. Oh, hack the file. You can't find that. Hack the file directory. I'm in it. Because I'm in it. I don't know. Maybe I try to go a little too far right there. You have to mess with this a little bit. Let me see. CD new directory. Let's go into the new directory. CD. What is it? Subhack. And now I'm in Subhack. Desktop, hack the file, Subhack. Alright. Copying a file. To copy files, we use CP command. This creates a duplicate of the file in the new location and leaves the old one in place. Here we'll create the old file in the root directory with a touch and then copy it to the root new directory, renaming it in the process and leaving the original file in place. So touch, we're going to create one. We're not going to, well, we can. And then CP root directory new file. All right, let's do something. Let's do something. So, I was trying to flex right here, but that didn't work. I don't know why. But anyways, let's do something. Let's go here. Okay, now we're on the desktop, and I'm gonna, I guess so. Now I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna copy. So I'm gonna copy this one, right? This one has hacking is awesome. Okay. Hacking skills. So I'm gonna copy CP. What did it say to do? Okay, we're not gonna touch it because we know we can do that. But we're gonna copy one that has stuff in it. Okay, so it's just where you want to send it and then what you want to call it. Okay. We're gonna send it to okay, we're gonna copy hacking skills. Hacking skills. I'm gonna send it to file. Subhack. Yeah, Subhack. We're gonna rename it. Cannot create regular file. Hack, no such file directory. What? What did I do wrong? CP hacking skills. I can't stand it. So we took this one out. CP. Oh, CP root directory. So is it desktop? That's what I'm missing. So I have to read this. What am I doing wrong? Let me see. I'm just it's home. Well, that's what I did, right? Oh. No such file or directory. Did I spell that wrong? HackingSkills. Hacking skills, right? Didn't I do that right? CPs. We're copying this file, sending it over here, renaming it that. Man. Didn't that what I called it the subdirectory? Subhack. Isn't that what I called it? Subhack. Subhack. CP cannot create regular file. So text. Regular file. That's odd. Let's just follow this instructions, I guess. So touch. I'm gonna create that damn file. So touch. Hold on. Let's see what this was. So touch old file. Let's do that. Touch old file. Where's that? Where am I at? Oh my god, I don't want to be right there. Okay, touch old file. CP old file. Root new directory, new file. What did I do? CP old file. Ooh. New directory, new file. Cannot stat root new directory new file. Permission denied. Yeah, what's going on here? See, this is what I'm talking about, this type of stuff. This is in Cali. Here we'll create the old file in the root directory with touch, copy it to root new directory, renaming it in the process, leaving the original file in place. Touch old file, CP old file, root new directory, new file. Cannot stand old file. No file or directory. How is there no file or directory? Old file's right there. The new directory is right there. What's it talking about? Can't create a new directory. New file. There you go. There it is. So, why was that? It was trying to create that file when I put the slash in there? Let's see if Yeah, I understand that not working, but so you just got to mess around with it. So this basically you can't have that root in front of it. Gosh, I don't know, but that worked. So it copied the old file, put it in this new directory, and then named it new file. So let's flex. Instead of old file, let's say hacking skills. Call it new file 2. What? Now I'm just getting frustrated. Whack. There you go. I wonder why that. What, did I spell that wrong or something? It's ridiculous. Heck, it is awesome. So it took this. I took this. Heck, it is awesome. And I put it in here I copied it and put it in here as new file 2. See how this one doesn't have anything? That one does. That one doesn't have anything because I just named it to new file. And that first one I hacking skills. What did I name that for? Oh, old file was the first one. New file. Nothing was in the old file. So that works. Just got to mess with it a little bit. But I read it and everything. So now I'm going to hopefully be able to delete all these. And we LS'd it. It's fine. We did that before. Okay, renaming a file. Fortunately, Linux doesn't have a command intended solely for renaming a file, as Windows and some other operating systems do. But it does have the move mv move command. The move command can be used to move a file or directory to a new location, or simply to give an existing file a new name. To rename new file to new file 2, you should enter the following: move new file 2 ls. So what we can do is now when you list ls in the directory, you'll see new file 2. All right. What we can do is we could just rename this. We can rename hacking skills. So LV skills hacking skills. Wait a minute, how did it do that? And then the new name after. Hmm. Oh, I'm in the. So I'm gonna CD back to the desktop, and I'm gonna move to. So it changed this one to Hacking Skills 3 because I moved it. I just changed it. Nice. Okay. Removing a file. To remove a file, you can simply use the rm command like so. Remove new file. Okay, we're gonna remove all those files because they're just practice files. So I'm gonna rm. Then we're gonna rm. And then we're gonna rm. And we're gonna I'm sure we can do this an easier way with commas. Let's try that. RM. Oh, I guess you can do that. So you can do just list all your files. Oh, nice. Let's go in here. Got a file in there. Alright, let's go to removing the directory. To the command for removing a directory is similar to removing a command for removing files, but with directory for appended. It's like so. Remove directory. Remove directory. New directory. It has to be empty. Can't spell. So it has to be empty before you can delete it, apparently. So I CD'd into it. Let me show you what I did. I CD'd into it. Now I'm into it. I LS to see what files are in there. It lists the files. I removed each file, and I guess you could just type in each file you want to remove. ls again, it's empty. Then I cd back, so dot dot put me back to the desktop. Remove directory. Then I finally remove the directory. Now I want to cd into hack the file. What happened? Now I'm in active file and I want to list. I'm gonna do this sub hack. So I'm gonna remove directory. Now I'm gonna ls. Sub hack is gone. So it's all the stuff that we learned right now. I just used it all. Remove, create. I didn't create anything, but all right. See what else it says. So now it says, oh wait a minute, what is this? It is important to note that remove directory will not remove directory is not empty. Well, you that was too late. But will give you a warning message the directory is not empty. As you can see in this example, you must remove all the contents before removing it. This is to stop you from accidentally deleting objects you intend to delete. If you do want to remove a directory and its contents all in one go, you can use the R switch after RM like so. So I guess I could have just did this. So remove -R new directory. So it just removes everything in there. Just a word of caution though, be wary of using the R option with remove, at least at first, because it's very easy to remove valuable files and directories by mistake. Using remove R in your home directory, for instance, would delete every file and directory there. Probably not what you were intended. Yeah, that's right. Go play now. Now that you have some basic skills from navigating around the file system, you can play with your Linux system a bit before progressing. The best way to become comfortable with using the terminal is to try it out with your new skill right now. In subsequent chapters, we'll explore farther and deeper into Hacker Playground. Exercises. Before you move on to Chapter 2, try out the skills you've learned in the chapter by completing the following exercises. Use the ls command. So you guys can pause this and read this and do this by yourselves, because as I'm doing it, I'm playing around, and that's just me. So I'm learning new stuff. That I'm using the stuff. You saw me, okay? Not all of it worked, but that's the thing. I'm making a video, but in reality, I would play with it until I get it right and go, oh, okay, I guess you can't do that. I guess you have to do it like this. And so I did figure some stuff out. But you guys can pause the video now, read this, and do this yourselves, okay? And that was it. So, what did we learn? We learned a lot of those basic commands that I think you need to know. How to change directories, how to go back to directory, how to create files, erase files, open a file, concatenate, you know, how to find a file, how to grep a file. Basically, it just finds what you want to find and then presents it. So, I mean, these are all very important commands that you need to know as a hacker, or even if you want to just know Linux, right? And this is not just for hacking. This is for, like, let's say you want to be a server administrator or something like that, or whatever, IT or whatever. Let's just say you want to learn Linux instead of Windows because you want to be cool or something. I don't know, but these are stuff that you have to get used to. You get used to the command line, getting used to using it, and getting used to using Linux. Okay, so that's been Hack the File, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.